this video, I want to share 5 strategies on how we run our fully remote company. I had dinner with some Amazon sellers last week and all of them have team members abroad. So this video could be very useful if you want to improve as a CEO or founder of a fully remote company. And to give you full context, I'm Stefano Pretto, I'm the CEO of Nomads. We have a team of 50 plus team members all over the world, in Europe, Asia, South America, North America. So we operate in different time zones, different languages, different cultures, yet we continue to grow as a company. And I don't remember anyone wanting to leave the company, and that is something I'm very proud of. As you know, when you have a fully remote company, you have many advantages. For example, you can decrease your cost because you can hire wherever you want. So you're not restricted to hire only in the US, for example. And you also have a better lifestyle because you don't need to go to the office, so you can spend more time with your family and kids. But there are also many disadvantages. For example, there is a massive problem with loneliness, both for the founder, CEO, but also for the team members. And that's the main reason why that is happening, because there is a lack of emotional connection between the CEO and between team members. And I want to share with you what I hoped someone told me when I started to build this company with the founder, Lucas. And hopefully you can take some of these learnings and apply in your Amazon business. So let's get started. The first point I want to share with you is about the people you hire or you decide to work with. And I love this phrase that our COO telling me, which is the team we build is the company we build. And we stole this phrase from the co-founder of LinkedIn. And I love this phrase because that made me realize that we started to build a real company only 2 years ago, because before 2 years ago we were just a group of people. We had side jobs, we had many gigs on the side, but now we have a team, a group of people who is aligned on the goals we want to achieve. We are all fully dedicated on Nomads, and now I feel like we built a great team, a great group of people. And the only thing we change is about the people we start hiring and we start letting go, because before we were hiring, let's say, anyone who had the skills on the PPC side. But now what we changed is that we first hire based on cultural fit. And when I say cultural fit, for me in the past was always we have to understand, okay, what are the values and culture of the company. For me, it's super simple, especially for small businesses. It's like, what are your values as the founder and CEO? And these are the values of the company. Super simple. For example, for me, I'm a person that I consider myself very humble. I like to improve myself. I take extreme ownership, and I'm quite honest and transparent with people. And these are the people I try to hire in my team. So when you speak with my team members, you will see that most of them they have very similar values to me. And when I start to hire these people, so not hiring them only for their skill set, but mainly for their attitude, values, and principles, I noticed such a massive change, because after people, they were very similar to each other. And so when you speak with another team member, you will say, oh wow, this person is similar to me. They both want to grow, they both want to get better. And that is a magic moment when people find other people that are very similar to each other, because it's very challenging for them to find this kind of people around them, also in their city, but at work they can find people similar to them. And that made a massive change for me. So when you hire someone, make sure you hire people that follow your values, especially if you want to build a company. And you don't want to make the mistake that I see sometimes some Amazon sellers are making, that they just hire a VA or someone to do their PPC just for their skill set, but you cannot have even a chit chat, or like you don't have a similar value with this person, because that will not last long. That is not something that is helping you to build a company. So that is the first one. Team you build is the company you build. The second one is lead by example. I know that everyone is telling you to create many SOPs, many processes. What I prefer to do and what works very well for us is to show what you want them to do. So for example, for me, it was very useful to go inside the account and show them, this is how I do stuff. This is how I help our clients achieve better results. There are always ways to do it better. I want to show it first how I do it, so after you can do it as well. I do that a very simple way. I just use Loom videos and I record while I'm doing the task. So they can see how I'm thinking, they can see how I approach the problem, and they can see that I'm taking action. I'm helping them. I'm not there like, please fix the problem. I'm also trying there to help them to fix the problem. Especially at the beginning when they started working with us, especially for the first team members, I was always there trying to send them as many Loom videos as possible to help them fix the problem, especially at the beginning. If the problem keeps coming back, I want them to fix the problem. But first, I always lead by example. If there is any massive issue, I will be there and I will show them, guys, I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you because I care about us and about our company. And it's amazing to see that if people see that you care, they will say, oh wow, Stefano really cares, and they will do the same. Or if you see, wow, Stefano wants to do it better, or Stefano is always improving, or you as the CEO always trying to improve the processes, they will become very similar to you. It's amazing to see how you can shape people by just leading by example. Okay, the third point is about over communicate. This is a mistake I made so many times, because one of my strengths is bias to action. So I tend to take action very quickly, but I make the mistake that I don't explain these to my team members. So I take action, but I don't explain why. And so that is what I would suggest if you run a fully remote company, is to over communicate, over explain explain why you're doing what you're doing. So we use, for example, a company updates channel or our general channel in Slack to explain the action we're taking, to give more updates on what we're doing and why we are doing. If we were letting people go, we always explain why we decide to stop working with them. And we use that as an opportunity to emphasize again our values, but always explain why you're doing what you're doing, especially for the leadership team, but most likely for all the team, especially if you have less than 50, 100 members. Over communicate, over explain why you're doing what you're doing. A big mistake I need to fix myself. The fourth point is about meeting in person. So meeting face to face changed everything. Like once we met in person was the first time we met in person was 2 years ago. And after the first meeting, our head of DSP decided to leave her previous job and join us full time. And our CTO, who before was a part-time, decided to come full time with us. So just one event, when they saw that, wow, these people are cool. They have my same values, a very group cool of people. We are having fun. We are building something that is valuable for our clients. They decided, wow, I want to jump in the ship and I want to build something cool with them. And I highly suggest to meet in person because that could change everything in your business. If you have a small company, I would still suggest to take the plane and go and visit your, your PPC manager or have them to fly to your place. Do whatever it takes to meet your team. We try to meet twice a year. Meeting in person is still by far one of the best decisions we took to improve as a remote company. Okay, the fifth point is about taking care of your people first. And this is something that at the beginning I was not thinking too much, since I was a bit selfish. I was thinking mainly about myself, but I realized that the more I keep doing this, the more I realize that if I think about what's best for my team members, everything else will be much easier. So every time there is a problem, I always think what is the best for my team. And the second question is what is best for my client, and the third one, what is the best for the business. Because I know that if tomorrow Amazon ads is disappearing for some reason, I can take my team and take what we built and go in another industry and build something cool. And I hope you can do the same for your Amazon business. If you have a great team, you can take these people, put them in a different industry, and you will still succeed. Obviously, our clients are very important, but I will never let a client, for example, be disrespectful with my team, because I know that my team will stay with me for years, and my clients obviously will stay with us for years. On average, they stay with us for more than 2 years, our clients, which is amazing. But still, my team is by far the most important. So I always take care of my people first, and that is what Rockefeller, even if he was very aggressive on the business side, with his employees, he was super nice. Like employees were saying only good things about Rockefeller, but his competitor, they were always saying that he was a very aggressive entrepreneur. So I always suggest when you have a problem, always think what is the best for my team, what is the best for the client, and what is the best for the business. I always like to use this framework to understand how to approach problems. So these 5 strategies were super useful for me. I hope they were useful for you as well, and I see you in the next one. Ciao.